Hi, Robert Brown here from Personal Growth TV, and wherever you are in the world today, I really hope life's treating you well, because anything less just won't do, and you know that, right? Okay, I just really quickly wanted to talk to you today about goals and dreams, and the fact that society really is set up for all of us to kind of go out there and achieve and stretch for the next thing. And in essence, really, that's not a bad thing, as long as you're doing it in the right way. But that's kind of another video, so we'll do that another time. Because if you do it in the wrong way, of course, it can lead to a lot of frustration. It can lead to a lot of angst, stress, and kind of, you know, a lot of negative emotion, which is not a good thing. So it needs to be done in the right way. But anyway, as I said, that's for another video. What I wanted to talk about a little bit today is the fact that it's so important, and I really want you to think about this. It's so important for all of us to be stretching for our own goals, our own dreams. What do I mean by that? Well, essentially, when we grow up, we take a lot of our input. We get a lot of our input from our parents initially, and that forms the personality of the adult later on in life. And what happens is that not just our parents, but possibly later on our spouse, brothers, sisters, you name it, it can go on and on, close friends, whatever it is, we can end up being influenced by other people's wants and needs for us. And you know what? Sometimes their wants and needs for us, especially if they're close to us, they love us and they want the best for us, they're actually controlled and directed by their own fears and limiting beliefs about life and what can be achieved and what's good for you and what's not. So what's the problem with that? Well, let me tell you, the problem with that is, even if you make a conscious effort to convince yourself that you're reaching for that goal because you really want it, if somewhere on an inner level that just isn't true, which is the case for an awful lot of people, if on an inner level you are aware that really something just isn't feeling right, it's not sitting right, because you're actually reaching for that goal to make other people happy, not to make you happy. Now, let me give you an example of this. It's kind of, I've been married, let's do the sums, about 32 years, something like that now. And I had a conversation a little while ago with my father about the same thing, because he's obviously been married considerably longer than I have. And it's the same thing when you've been married a long time. You start to forget what it's like to just think for you. And you tend to think for about your wife as well, and think ahead of yourself for your wife. And again, that's not always a bad thing. Same with children. Children come along, grandchildren come along, etc. And you start to develop goals and dreams that are really about giving to them, enhancing their life experience, making them happy, which is great, because in turn it makes you happy too. But in actual fact, most of us, when we sit and we think, what do I want? If we take all of that away for a moment, take the wife away, or take the husband away if you're female, take the kids away just for a moment out of the equation, and look at it, just me, what do I want? Look at it again. Ask yourself that question, what do I want? I guarantee that it won't be an easy question for you to answer. Now, you see, that's what you need to fix. That's what you need to reacquaint yourself with. You need to reacquaint yourself with you, not you the father, you the wife or the mother, but just you the person. We all need to do this, because we can lose sight of who we really are, what we really want as an individual for our own benefit, our own dreams. Because that's when you'll align yourself with your true source. It's so easy to get thrown off your true purpose in life by often well-meaning people around you because you haven't aligned yourself with who you really are and what you really want. Because the moment you do that, all fear of not succeeding just dissipates. You know why? Because it doesn't matter, because every day that you spend doing what you love and in alignment with your true source, your connection to the universal power that creates us all, that connects us all, life gets easier, life gets more enjoyable, you get more of everything you want with far less effort. And by the way, the kickoff from that is everyone around you benefits as well, because they see a happier you, and the success that you enjoy and the happiness that you enjoy will be so abundant it will overspill, and you'll be able to share it with everybody you care for. So look, I've gone on far too long because I get onto these subjects and I'm so passionate. I could sit here, stand here and talk for a week. But basically, my message here is, just sit down quietly, meditate on it. Just take my point and think about it and meditate on it. Please do that one thing for yourself and just think about who you are. Try and reconnect with who you are and start to make some decisions for you. I guarantee you'll be a much happier person and a much more successful person. You'll work less hard for the success, and everyone that loves you will benefit too. So that's it. I'm going to leave you with that today. I've thrown a lot at you. Go meditate or just sit quietly and think about what I've said. Come up with some solutions. Come up with some reconnection to the true you. And just sit back and enjoy the ride, because you're going to see some changes happen. Anyway, that's it for now. Have a wonderful day. Go do that, and I'll see you very, very soon. Cheers.